We have a guest joining us today from South Africa, and I was really looking forward to having Louis here because he's also, of course, originally from South Africa, living in the UK now with his family, of course. But I thought it'd be fun to have these two talking. Hey, that may still happen. But I met Maria recently and really was fascinated by her background and what she's gone through in her life, and I figured, this would make an interesting topic for the show. So Maria's an entrepreneur, and she has been through the mill in her life. She's been through good times. She's been through some really rough times. One time that she went through that was really rough, she described as it was like having an avalanche fall on you. It wasn't hitting rock bottom, it was being hit by the rocks, which is a very, very tough way to have things happen. But as so often happens with these kinds of situations, she has rebounded in an amazing way. This is a storyline we've heard many times here on the show, talking to many people, talking to co-hosts, talking to guests. It's a fascinating thing how if you really, really hit a hard bottom, sometimes they call it the dark night of the soul, whatever, it's that person who just springboards into amazing things. And that seems to be true for Maria. So Maria, thank you for joining us on the podcast today.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Walt. I'm really honored and humbled, and I sincerely hope that what I have to share with everybody today gives hope, especially during these times, because I can tell you a situation is never hopeless if you keep hoping.
That's true. Yeah, there is no such thing as a hopeless situation. Every situation has hope in it. The question is, can we see it? Yes. And that's going to be part of what we're discussing today. Why don't you I know this is a hard thing to do, but very briefly, tell us about what happened when you hit bottom and then how you climbed out.
It's kind of difficult to actually know where it started, because when it comes to my health, I was in my 20s, late 20s, when I went from doctor to doctor for 5 years, when they told me it's all in the mind. And I knew something was wrong. Eventually, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and myofascial pain syndrome, and they told me they don't know what caused it, and there's no cure. So even at that stage, I said they don't know what caused it, so they can't know what's the cure. I'm going to find the cure. Today, they still say the same thing, and I believe we have the cures. And most of it is about a balanced life. I think we don't realize the connection between mind and body. We know there's a connection, but we don't realize how critical it really is. And I've experienced that. So I overworked myself, I burned out, I left my job, I got retrenched, I got divorced, I lost everything, and literally, due to all that, I decided every time I wanted to do something about my health, I got stuck on the US dollars, and I didn't earn enough to do something about my health. So I decided to find 100% passive income online, and I'm not going to stop until I find it. And that's what I've been doing the past 6.5 years. And I believe I found the way. And while I was in it already, I decided when I find the way, I want to make it easier for others, because it's been a very lonely road, and I had no one to guide me. I didn't have the US dollars to pay for coaches. So I went through every scam that you can think of.
Oh, no.
So part of what I do is scam busting.
Scam busting.
On a daily basis, 2 to 10 of them. And I don't want other people to walk that road. And as well, it's a foreign field. People don't believe in making money online. They don't believe in passive income because they've been scammed, and there's so many fake programs. The only reason why I find it is because I said I was not going to give up. Many people ask me, when are you going to give up? And I just said, giving up is not an option. I'm going to keep learning until I do it.